Good day guys, welcome again to my video. Today we are gonna tackle in engineering muna, especially sa steel design, the allowables of purlins. Okay, mainly the deflection and spacing of purlins. Okay, what is purlins? Purlins are the secondary members of the roof structure. So ano yung main member ng roof structure? That is the truss. Okay, this is the truss. Pinag-aralan na natin yan sa statics, no? Na dapat this is static nga, stable, zero ang movement niya. So the secondary are the purlins. Ito yung purlins, no? Ito ang tawag dito truss or rafters. Okay, rafters or truss. So the purlins are the secondary members. They transfer loads. Okay, yung let's say this is the roof. This is the yun yung yero. Andito yung purlins, no? Sa ilalim niya kasi nandito yung perpendicular naman yung yung rafters, nandito yung rafters. Okay? Okay, tapos andito yung rafters. Wala. Okay, sorry for that. This is the rafters. Perpendicular siya palagi sa purlins. Kasi tingnan nyo na lang to. Nandito yung rafters. Okay. Perpendicular dyan ay purlins. Okay. So, nandito yung purlins. So, ang above nyan, yung yero, yung sheets. Ngayon, anong mga load ang kinikerry ng sheets, no? Itong sheets, GI sheets, yung mga yero, no? Corrugated. Anong mga loads? Yung live load, okay? Tao na nagre-repair. Live load, sunod yung dead load. Siyempre, yung dead load, may bigat naman itong roof, no? Itong yero mismo, may bigat yan. And wind load, okay? There are two kinds of wind load. This is the windward. This is the positive pressure. And the leeward is the negative pressure. Kasi hindi siya palagi parehas positive pressure. Kasi ito yung naririnig nyo sa bubong pag may bagyo yung hangin. At ito naman yung nagpapalipad ng yero na hangin, yung negative pressure or yung leeward na tinatawag. Leeward. Ito yung windward. Okay? So, ang i-determine lang natin sa purlins ay yung deflection. Dapat within limits. Tapos yung roofing sheets load. Itong yero is safely carried. Syempre. And dapat economical yung design. Okay, hindi naman dapat super na strength niya. Dapat yung tama lang, yung sakto lang, yung economical lang. Okay? So let's have a problem. Okay, steel roof truss has a slope of 30 degrees. Slope is, alam nyo na yung slope. The roof is covered with GI sheet weighing 120 Newton per meter squared. Meter squared to nasa taas yan guys. Meter squared. Okay? Including self-weight. Okay. Including self-weight. The purlins are placed perpendicular to the rafters spanning 5.0 meters between trusses. If the allowable bending stress of the purlin is 165 Newton per millimeter squared, determine the maximum spacing of purlins. Okay, select the channel of 100 times 10 raised to 3 to class. Okay, raised to 3 yan. Or 100,000 na lang. 100,000 na lang. Millimeters cube. Okay. So, conventional way of solving. So, find the load on sheeting per slope area. So, the load per area. So the load per area is 120. Yun yung load per area. 120 Newton per meter squared. Okay, load per area. Yun yung ang load on sheet. Number 2, per meter length. Ang pag-analyze na talaga natin is per meter length. Okay. So, paano ma-determine ang per meter length? Ano yung per meter length niya? Okay. So, ang uniformly distributed load niya will be the load on the sheet per slope multiplied by the spacing of the purlins. Yun. Okay? Yung pag-determine or pag-analyze per meter length talaga yung purlins. Kasi kung 6 meters, you just simply multiply it by 6. Kaya by per meter length or 1 meter strip. Okay? So, the maximum bending moment, purlins, a simply supported beam, parehas lang ng simply supported kasi wala naman nakasabi sa problem na may sagrat siya at 2/3 at 1/3 ganun, at middle thirds wala naman. So we assume na it is a bending moment na simply supported beam. So ang moment niya is simply W L squared over 8. So dito ito yung per meter length na load na gagamitin natin multiplied by the span over 8. Okay? Ito ay nadidetermine sa shear and moment diagram. Gawa na lang tayo ng separate video dyan. So, section modulus or section moduli. So, the section moduli na required is equals to moment divided by the bending stress or FB. So, the channel section is ito. 100,000 mm cube. Okay? So, substitute. So, moment is equals to WP is 120 multiplied by the spacing. Yun yung hinahanap natin, yung spacing. Multiplied by the spacing na 5 meters between trusses squared over 8. So, this is 75 S. Kasi, in terms of S, kilonewton dot meter. Okay, kilonewton dot meter siya ha. Hindi kilonewton per meter. This is a moment. So, you convert this to mm. So, magiging siyang yung 75, magiging siyang 75S times 1 million. Kasi, this is kilonewton. 1 kilonewton is 1,000 newtons and 1,000 millimeters is equals to 1 meter. Okay, so convert it to 75. So, the section required is ito. Substitute na natin. 75 million or over the FB, which is 165. So, the answer here is 54,545. Pero ito may S pa in terms of S. Okay? So, equating to available section modulus, we just compare it to the maximum spacing. 545 is less than or equal dapat sa dito sa channel niya. Ito. 100,000. So, ito, may S pa ito. So, S will be 220 mm or 0.22 meters. Alin dyan sa dalawa. This is the maximum spacing. Okay? Pag hindi na pwede maglampas dyan sa spacing kasi maybe the structure will have a big deflection or big bending. Pwede ka magbaba. The more the less spacing, the more the strength will be. But syempre yung economical is tataas din, no? Okay? So, you can compute it directly naman sa calculator by ganito. Input nyo. Pag board exam problem, pwede nyo i-input diretso. Okay? Yung S is less than or equal to Z na available multiplied by yung bending stress all over yung moment. Yung moment, makukuha nyo agad. 7 ano lang yun, WL squared over 8 which is 75 million. So, plugging it in, ay siyang 100,000 times 165 all over 75 million. Okay, the answer is just the same, 0.22 meters or 220 mm spacing of purlins. Center to center yan. Okay, next is using the same data above. Check the spacing of the 200 mm satisfying the deflection limit. Okay. So, ang the load per limit ay load per meter of purlin gagamitin natin is 200. Kanina sinolve natin yung spacing, so isosolve na natin ngayon. Kanina is 120 per load square per area, load per area. Multiply natin sa 0.20 na spacing which is 24 newton per meter squared. So the total load on the purlin will be, total load is 24 times 5. Okay, which is 120. Okay, balik lang tayo sa 120, pero load per unit length na lang ito. So deflection, so maximum deflection ng simply supported UDL or the sa UDL is 5 WL to the 4th over 384 EI. You can solve this as structural theory. Okay, ang I is assume na lang natin na yung pinaka common pag steel is 2.0 times 10 raised to 7 kasi wala sa given. Siyempre ang section modulus ng steel is palaging 200,000 ano yan, newton per mm squared. So substitute 5 multiplied by 0.12. So convert na natin yung 120 newton meter to newton millimeter. You just divide it by 1000. And yung 5 meters, i-convert nyo sa millimeters para consistent yung units, para madaling makancel out. Raised to 4 WL raised to 4 384. E is 200,000. Okay, multiplied by 2 times 10 raised to 7. Okay, use your calculator. The deflection is 6.1 mm. Okay, so the allowable deflection will be L over 180. 180. 5,000 over 180 is equals to 27.8 mm. Yun yung allowable ha, L over 180. So the actual deflection is ito. Ang allowable is ito. So mas malaki ang spacing, sabi ko is mas mahina yung strength. So pababa siya. So ito as mas malaki ito, yung 27, yung allowable. Dapat ang allowable is always greater than the actual, no? So this is safe. So 200 mm is safe, no? Kasi kanina nga yung 220 safe. What more kung mababa yung spacing, no? Okay? So if you have questions, feel free to message me in my page. Kung kaya nga ma-solve agad, so isosolve ko agad. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. Have a great Sunday everyone. Thank you guys.